Today we got to bask or bake in the sunshine, depending on how you want to see it, but we had a nice and clear sky, barely a cloud in the sky across much of the area today. However, as we head out to the west, though, they've had clouds and even some pretty heavy thunderstorms at times across eastern Iowa and some stretching into northern Wisconsin now, and then more storms bubbling up across Missouri, even some severe thunderstorms here over the last hour or so. Thankfully, this activity will stay off to our west. It's along this stationary boundary that you see outlined here. So we stay in the clear. Any kind of active weather will hold off to our west really for much of the next week up ahead. As we see at the national view, you can see across the Midwest, this is about the only activity that's going on at this point. Other clouds and rain going on in the trough that we've been talking about across the Northwest. And that's going to be where it holds here for a little while, but not all that long. As we look at the upper air pattern, there you see that trough, that dip in the jet stream. We've been in the ridge all weekend and into early this week, and that's where we kind of stay here. So we'll stay kind of sweltering here in the upper 80s here for some time. However, as we head towards Thursday, there's that trough digging into the more of the plains and into the Midwest. That's going to slowly make its way closer to the Great Lakes here as we head towards Saturday and into the weekend. So that's when we start to see some changes here as we head towards the weekend in the terms of cooler temperatures, but also some chances for rain. And as this pattern kind of flattens out here, we kind of stay in that pattern where we could see some active weather here, at least for a little bit here as we head towards the weekend into early next week even. So generally when we see these troughs coming through, it leads to more clouds and then those periodic chances for showers and thunderstorms. Those clouds will keep temperatures a bit cooler here, a little bit closer to average compared to the well above average temperatures that we've been feeling for the last several days. So as we look at Futurecast again, any clouds and rain here over the next few days will hold to our west. We stay nice and dry, nice and sunny it looks like really through Wednesday. And then as we head towards Thursday, we start to get into some more clouds. Rain so far still holding to the west. Friday, though, that's when we're going to have to start watching out for potentially a few showers reaching our area. So we'll watch out for the football games as we head into Friday night. We could see the first rounds of showers rolling through, but better chances are over the weekend. Saturday into Saturday evening as well as into Sunday as well. At least cloudier skies, if not rounds of showers and thunderstorms to roll through. Even into early next week, too. We'll be watching out for that Monday, potentially Tuesday as well. However, the warming trend doesn't necessarily entirely go away. As we look at the long-range outlook into the latter part of the month, we are still showing above average temperatures here. So now by then, above average would still be like mid-70s, but it still could also mean the 80s. So we're still definitely feeling a little more like summer here. So tonight, down to 58 degrees, nice and clear skies, and those sunny skies will keep us in the upper 80s tomorrow into Wednesday as well before we get into that cooler and more active pattern into the weekend.